What's good, y'all? Samson, what about us? Babe. Oh, it's like a lyric video. Shout out to Larry Lee for the suggestion, too. Yes, indeed. All right, let's get it.
Don't tread on me. Those are words that I stand by, homie. It doesn't mean I'm gangster. It doesn't mean I'm country. It means that my life is in my hands only. I don't have money for security. I don't have armed guards that I keep snug around me. You don't think I deserve protection like you do, and that means you don't give a fuck about me. Hated community, that's what you live in. Hatred and mutiny, that's what we live in. So come down here and hang with us for a minute. See if you leave with the same fucking opinion. Who's gonna help me out if I get robbed? What if somebody were to beat up my mother? Who's gonna be there to save our lives? You? Nah, me, motherfucker. Got my back. It's dog eat dog. These are not no cats. There's cops in Michigan that can't even respond to their calls because their cars ain't got no gas. Police don't have any fuel. You don't know if they'll arrive when you call them. The babies are starving. My girlfriend can't find a tampon, and yet somehow you and I are the problem. I've never bought a gun without having my background scanned and approved. The only loophole I've seen on a gun is the one that you put a fucking lanyard through. It's not true that you can go to the store and just swipe your card and get a Glock and run. It's funny, the people that say that shit have literally never even shot one. Dumbass. Hey, Matthew McConaughey. Shut the fuck up. Just because you murdered people on screen doesn't mean you know shit about guns, you dumb fuck. What, you worried about us? What about all of those violent movies that you played? How about you go talk to Alec Baldwin before you start telling me what to do, okay? You valiant? I was horrified by it. That's your hometown, you were born right by it. It probably cuts deep and I hope that it does, cause you work in an industry that glorifies violence. It's more your fault than it will ever be mine. Lord only knows how many crimes that you've influenced. What are these solemn bars? I've seen you kill people plenty of times. What do you think is gonna cause a shooting? A YouTube video of a gun review? Or a Hollywood murder scene that seems so realistic it looks like it's from the news? So next time that you wanna point your finger with a stupid opinion and chime in with it, remember, it ain't me that they're trying to be like, dog. It's you that they're trying to mimic. I feel way more safe in a place where the people are legally armed. If something happens like a mass shooting, I have a way less chance of being lethally harmed. A criminal is gonna think twice if he knows everybody is a piece underneath their clothes. And Mayor Lightfoot will probably tell you different, but have you seen Chicago? Is that hair on his head? Did he got like long hair? I don't want to be like either, and I don't want to be like Australia. I'm sick of everybody using them as a humanity meter. There's a reason that they can do whatever they want to their citizens, like fucking throw them in camps. And there's a reason that our government doesn't even try that shit, cause they know that they can't. If you don't think for one split second that if we didn't have our Second Amendment, the government wouldn't overstep its boundaries and make us do shit even when we're against it, you're out of your mind. I don't give a damn where you stand or how or what you vote. That's dandy and fine if you trust Uncle Sam, but I, for one, fucking don't. And what if they don't? Give me a reason for me to believe them. They want to trade me a little security in exchange for a big ass piece of my freedom. They don't want to take away guns because they care about you and they want to keep you safe at night. They want to take away guns because it's easy to control people if they don't have any way to fight. Damn. What's your little AR-15 gonna do if the government comes to take it? Well, Ukraine started handing out rifles to all of the citizens when the Russians invaded, so what about that? I thought it wouldn't help. I guarantee that it'd be better than nothing. I hope it never does, but if the day comes, I bet that you're gonna wish that you had something. This is the only country on earth where the people have real strength. And nowadays, with all the shit going on, it's the only thing that makes me feel safe. If there's anything that I've learned in the past couple years looking back at the pandemic, all of the shit that we have is fragile, and it could snap at any minute. Fuck all of the politicians. I don't trust anything they say. Take the word gun out of gun control, and that's all that it is at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how crazy you think that I look or I sound when I say this shit, but our Second Amendment's the only thing that stands between us and a dictatorship.
Ooh. Oh, he showed the slide because he slid.
Kids, I'm not a security
expert. He showed the slide because he slid.
But I think that if we can send over $50 billion to Ukraine, we could surely spend that much or more or less here in our own country to fortify our schools and make them more secure so that every kid can get an education safe and sound.
Preach.
Place several trained armed guards in every school across America.
Well, don't do that.
Real men who won't stand by for 45 minutes in the hallway while a shooting unfolds in front of their own eyes. And pay them well, too. There's veterans that need the work. Why not protect our kids the same way that we protect you? Politicians are protected by guns. Celebrities are protected by guns. Every important person that walks this earth is protected by a gun. But our kids, they're important. Just not as much as you.
Fuck. Hey, yo, what did I just fucking watch right now? What? Yeah, man. I mean, damn. Shout out to that boy Samson, boy. I salute you. And shout out to Laurie Lee for the suggestion, because I would have never, and I'm fucking mean never, would have checked this out without her recommendation. So I appreciate you. Like I said, it's always good to see you coming through the channel. But anyways, enough with the pleasantries and the hoo-has and the kumbayas. Fuck all of that. We came here to talk about some music. So let me talk to y'all. And before I start, why you got all the room? Say, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Just felt like wearing a hood. That's it. My first impression, when I first clicked the link, before it even came on, I thought it was a lyric video, because that's the first little scene that I got when I first turned it on, right? So I'm thinking it's going to be a lyric video. Then it comes on and it's just this white dude monotonously rapping. I don't know if that's a real word. Somebody fact check that. Monotonously. Is that a real word? Somebody let me know. Anyways, seeing this white boy on there, didn't even realize he had the long mullet. It's not a mullet, but it looked like a mullet with that background. Anyway, didn't realize he had a long hair. He's just rapping on a black screen, probably a green screen. He turned black, and he just on there. It's almost like he rapping sentences. And what I mean is, I guess you could say a musical conversation, right? So it's as if he's just talking to the beat. He's not really, he's giving you a little bit of an expression there. So at the beginning, I'm kind of like, Laurie. I was like, Laurie, let me get close. Laurie, I was like, what did we do here? What do you got me watching and why? What did I do to deserve this shit? But that goes to show both me and Fro. You know, they say to and fro, whatever. Don't worry about that. But that goes to show that you really cannot judge a book by its cover. God damn, man. And I enjoyed this so much because he's literally just on there talking shit. There's no frills. He's not even cutting the clips up. It's just him continuously on the same clip, doing this thing, rapping, popping that shit the way he want to pop it, not worried about how it looks, how it sounds, or how people are receiving it, as long as they receive it. That's fucking dope to me. He didn't say anything that was off the wall lyrically. He wasn't using crazy metaphors or big ass words, things like that. It was just the things he was saying and the way he was saying it. For someone like myself, it resonated. As a black man tattooed up in America, that shit resonated with me. You know, when he started talking about things like, you know, taking care of the kids, and we could send billions and billions to other places all the time. But in our own backyard, we can go outside right now. Any city that you watching this in right now, if you're in America, go outside right now and just drive for 10 minutes. I bet you run into a homeless person. You're probably going to run into somebody asking you for something, or you're going to see a sign of someone holding, asking for something, even if they don't come up to you. This is just normal occurrences. We see it so much here in America that it's kind of like we're desensitized to it. Just like when they show murders on TVs all the time, and like he was talking about in the movies and shit like that, we get desensitized to it and we think that that type of behavior is normal. It's not normal. That type of behavior is not normal. That's not shit that our kids, our adults, our people, not just black people, our human species should be listening to and interacting with and having put in their daily lives. Thoughts becomes things, you know. So if we're seeing this shit all the time, those will inevitably become our thoughts, whether we're thinking about killing ourselves, whether we're thinking about killing somebody else, whether we're thinking about killing it per se. That becomes our train of thought, our way of thinking, our way of life. And then we go ahead and take that and put that into the world. And what you put into the world, you get back from the world or the universe or God, whatever y'all want to call it. I don't want to offend anybody here. I'm just trying to include everyone. So if you hear me say things like, I'm not being nothing. Okay. Y'all like to throw labels on people. Y'all like to call people anti this, sacrilegious this, you know, phobia this, phobic that. Like, let's stop doing all of that shit, man. Like, let's cut that shit out. Dave Chappelle said one of the worst things you could do is call somebody crazy or call someone different just because you don't understand them or you don't understand what they're saying. Is dismissive is the worst thing you could do. And it almost confirms it when you listen to a song like this and then you think about kind of how the world is as a whole, right? So I just want to say kudos to Samson for that. And then I have to say this to y'all too. So as y'all could probably tell, if you've been on this channel for any length of time, and if you're watching this reaction, you probably seen at least 3 or 4 of my other ones. And I'm not talking about the recent ones. I'm talking about the ones before. Anyways, if you have been here for a while, you probably noticed that the quality didn't updated just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about my beautiful face, but I'm talking about the equipment, the quality, the sound. Everything has kind of upgraded a little bit. So the reasoning behind this, and I'm kind of going off topic a little bit, but I'm talking to my people because y'all fuck with me, and this is my video, so I could do that. Anyways, I bought all the extra stuff to start releasing more music videos. I want to put out my own music. A lot of y'all fuck with my music. You know, when I drop the songs every periodically, y'all come through and y'all show hella love. So I was trying to find a way to put out more high quality music videos. But if you've ever put together a music video, if you've ever put together a music video for yourself or for someone else, but especially for yourself, when you're someone like myself, as far as like, you know, you want everything to be right, you want it to look good, aesthetically pleasing, sound good, the whole nine, it's very difficult to find the right crew and cast and crew to put all of that together, you know, with people that have the same energy and want to move in the same direction as you with the same velocity. You're not going to find that exactly, but at least something close. It's very hard to find with a limited budget, which when you a DIY like myself and you ain't hit, you know, the levels that you need to hit yet, everything's on a budget. It is what it is, you know, just reality of the situation. But I want to say that Samson, if you ever watch this, man, let me just tell you, you sparked the brain, and I truly appreciate this. I'm telling you right now. So when y'all see this 2 years from now, whenever y'all come back to this, or somebody goes in my old Twitter or my old Instagram or whatever, and digs this shit out and be like, it said he took it from somebody else. I did. I'm about to use that format, Samson. I see you ain't dropped in a couple of months. Don't worry. I got it. I just hope you don't mind if there's ever a point where you reach out and be like, yo, add some color to your background, or hey, yo, don't take my shit exactly. I feel you. I'm just trying to follow in the steps of greatness, my G. So this is a nod to you. You know what I'm saying? This is homage to you. I've been in the music industry over 20 years, bruh, and counting. Any point you met me in my life, anybody watching this, I was doing music, and say I wasn't. You can't. I'm gonna give you a second. Say I wasn't. You can't. You can't say I wasn't, because I was, no matter what point in life you met me at. So I've been looking for something like this. And even the way hold on real quick. And even at the end of the song, when he was kind of popping off, just talking that shit towards the end, it's very Tupac-ish. Not with what he was saying, but if you listen to Pac songs, he always got that outro where he popping this shit, and the intro usually too. I'm not comparing this guy to Tupac. Don't twist my words and say that when y'all dig this shit back up 2 years from now. Don't do that. I'm just saying I like that format, and I'm going to implement that into what I'm doing. So it's going to look very similar, except it's going to be a black guy with fucking waves and a crazy beard, man. All that being said, man, shout out to Samson, man. It's my first experience, and I definitely want to hear more, even if just to see the format again, because I'm using that in my videos. I'm gonna keep telling y'all that shit, so when I do it, y'all can't act surprised. Y'all can't be like, hey, I took it, motherfucker. I did. It is what it is, man. Live with it. That being said, man, y'all make sure y'all head on over to Samson's YouTube page right now. Stop what you're doing. Even turn this video off if you have to. Head on. Don't do that. I'm fucking with you. Do not listen to that part. But for real though, head on over to Samson's YouTube page. Click on that What About Us video. I need you to smash that like button when you get there. Turn that thumbs button blue. And after you do that, I need you to drop a comment in the comment section too. And after you finish that, go ahead and sign out your main YouTube channel account, whatever. Sign into your burner YouTube channel account, whatever. Head back to Samson's YouTube page. We're going to go back to that What About Us video one more time. Smash that like button for him, you know, turn it this color. And you're going to drop one more comment in the comment section. But this time you're going to let them know your boy Ant Dollar sent you on over. And don't worry, I know how it is. And I hate authority. I hate people telling me what to do. I do too. But look, listen, do take your ass on over there anyway. Why? Because what about us? We need to show more love as a people, you and me. I'm talking about us together. So without wasting any more time, without further ado, let's do. I mean, you too. All right, then, yo.